It's one of our favorite features on SSP TV News, our Volunteer of the Week, a person, couple, or group who makes this a better place to live. And it's brought to you by Workforce Resources Staffing Company in West Hazelton with temporary to permanent jobs and seasonal and temporary placements. You must apply in person. Here's Lisa with tonight's honoree.
This week's Volunteer of the Week is certainly no stranger to SSPTV. I've had the pleasure of talking to her for many years about many wonderful events, so that's why she's sitting here today as the Volunteer of the Week. I'm pleased to introduce, I'm sure you don't need an introduction, Tami Martin, the former mayor of Freeland, the lady who is behind Country for a Cure that raises so much money to help local people who are battling cancer. We're so glad to have you here. Your name came up by a variety of people because they know the good you do.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate that.
It's wonderful to have you here. And I know you're humble and you don't really want to, but you wanted to come in for the reason we want people to come in, and that is to inspire other people in our viewing audience to do the same. First of all, I want to talk a little bit about the things you have done. I know your signature event is Country for a Cure, that you raise money with a dinner dance every year, and that dates back to when your late husband, Tim Martin, our dear old friend, lost his battle with cancer. So you've wanted to help people with cancer, and you've been helping so many people for years. So why is that so important to you?
Well, you know, we started it 21 years ago, and we thought after a couple of years that we wouldn't have to do it anymore. But, you know, when we first started, I remember we helped 3 families. This year, because our dinner dance was just a couple weeks ago, this year alone, we are set to help 13 families. So, you know, the need rises every year, unfortunately.
You told me, when I said, you know, the purpose of these segments is to inspire other people, you told me a great story that you have inspired a local girl, an area teen, that wants to be the next Tami Martin.
Well, I don't know that I'd go that far, but yes, a very dear friend of ours, their daughter, she wanted to do something after hearing what we do for cancer, and she had started a campaign with teddy bears, that she would, you know, collect teddy bears and she would give them to the local cancer hospitals for the children so that they had a little buddy so that when they would go for their chemo, they were never alone.
What would you say to people who are watching? Maybe they've been sitting at home and they'd like, gee, I'd like to do something to help. What can you say to encourage them to take that first step to maybe do something that they've always wanted to do and help others?
All you have to do is take that chance. You don't know if you're going to be successful if you don't try. And, you know, and if you need help, ask people. You'd be surprised how many people are willing, you know, to volunteer their time and help. They may not want to be in the spotlight. They may not want to be, you know, right out in front of everything. They just might want to be in the back, and that's fine. Because trust me, a lot of the work is done in the back where nobody sees. Just go out and ask them. If you really want to do something, all it takes is once to try it. And trust me, when you see the impact you make, it's going to make you, encourage you to want to continue on doing it. 21 years ago, we never thought we'd be where we are today. And, you know, I'm happy to say after 21 years of our dinner dance, we raised $120-some thousand. So, I mean, I never expected that. I think our first year we raised $3,000, $4,000. And to me, that was astronomical. You know, so to see what we're raising now, it means so much that so many people, not just myself, they see the need and they want to help.
Well, we thank you for what you do. Congratulations. We're pleased to have you as our Volunteer of the Week. We hope you inspire others. I'm sure you will. And if you know someone who is dedicated to helping others like Tami is, please email me at lisa@ssptv.com, and we will take your nominee under consideration for our Volunteer of the Week.